Harlan. I'm really excited to read tonight's Goodnight, Harlan. This book is one of several books that were donated to Harlan in memory of a former classmate. And so this book is called Because Amelia Smiled. Super excited about this. Because Amelia smiled, coming down the street, Mrs. Higgins smiled too. She thought of her grandson Lionel in Mexico and baked some cookies to send him. Because Mrs. Higgins baked cookies, Lionel ate one of the cookies. He decided to share the rest with his class and teach them an English song about cookies. Because Lionel taught his class a song, one of his students, kickboxer Sensacia Golpez, decided to be a teacher too. She had her cousin record her in the plaza and put the video online. Zesta Crump and her ballet club in England saw the video and decided to add some new moves to their goodwill recital. In Israel, Kotz Gluberman, age 4, who was in the audience, decided he liked dancing after all. At bedtime, he danced his brother Ichabod to sleep. Because Kotz danced him to sleep, Ichabod slept all night through. In the apartment next door, Betty Marlinspike, glamorous rumba queen, got a good night's sleep. She woke up in a good mood and took the band to get their hair done in Paris. The band felt so fancy, they gave a free show on the Pont Neuf. On the barge below, Gregor the ex-clown listened and sighed. Their love song, Con Corazon Intacto, reminded him of his old flame, the amazing Phyllis, who lived in Positano, Italy. The next morning, he bought a bouquet to send to her with a note that said, "Phyllis, after all these years, will you marry me?" Phyllis was so happy, she threw roses from a high wire. She was caught on film by a TV crew that was doing a story on stray cats. Back in New York, Lydia Frittata saw Phyllis on TV while making pizzas on Carmine Street. On the subway home, she began a scarf of roses for her niece, Pia Maria. She sat across from Pigeon Man Jones. He watched her and remembered his dear old grandma who loved to knit. When he got back to his rooftop and let his pigeons out, he wondered if maybe somehow, wherever Grandma was, she could see them. Because Pigeon Man Jones let his birds out, Amelia saw them and she smiled. And that's why it's important for all of us to always smile. Good night, Harlan.